Before we get into this first video, let's take a look at the 2024 Scottish 6-Day intro.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's the Thursday before the start of the Scottish 6-Day trial and we're about to head up there. It would be an 8-hour drive total for us roughly, but we're stopping halfway at Carlisle and then doing the rest tomorrow. So we're just about to load the van. There's a lot of stuff, but this video is going to be more of a recap of last year, things to come for this year, and tips and any other things like that for people that might be thinking about going up to the Scottish. I'd highly recommend it. You don't need to ride. It's a great week. It's just everywhere you look, it's trials, and it's nothing better really. So yeah, I'll offer any advice I can with accommodation, best groups to go to that's easy for parking, easy for people that can't walk too far, what each day brings and stuff like that. So hopefully you enjoy. There won't be too many bikes in this video, but hopefully you still enjoy it. So yeah. Tip number one for all you trials and non-trials fans: there's a reason we have this much stuff. And that is because you need to pack for every weather possible, because you don't know what Scotland is going to throw at you. One year I've been soaking wet all week. The other, I've got a suntan and I've also been burnt. So you need to pack everything from your wellies to your waterproof trousers to your woolly hats, scarves, but also shorts, t-shirts, sunglasses, sun cream, because you never know what it's going to be like. But this year I haven't got much hope for sun, so we have packed plenty of wet gear and spare of everything, such as hats, gloves, because if they get soaking wet halfway through the day, you're going to want another pair.
Look, the farm food on the Saturday. They don't need to give us a choice.
Lily.
Yeah, it will be then, because I make sure that it goes through. Hello. Off to Scotland we go.
Absolutely knick-knacked. Stuffs in vananus stuffs.
We've arrived in Fort William. First thing to do before heading to the campsite is a food shop. We need plenty of food for the week, so we're about to spend a lot of money. We need this all week. Look at it, lovely. We've now got to try and find a sack of potatoes somewhere, and we're going to try the Co-op, because we did buy one all the way back in Mansfield near Nottingham. 25kg bag, and we've left it at home. So we have made it to Fort William. We've just unpacked and everything. Tip number two is find yourself some good accommodation for the week. We're staying at Linney Lockside. It's about 10-minute drive out from Fort William, so you're not far from any shopping, the high street, Park Ferme, stuff like that. It's a great location. It's got a beautiful lock. It backs onto pretty much every caravan you stay in will have a nice view of it, so you can't beat that. There's several options for you to stay in. I'll leave a link in the description for you to go on the website and have a look at possible options. We're staying in one of the upgraded chalets this year. We have stayed in the caravans in past, They'll be ideal for maybe if there's 2 or 3 of you, maximum 4. It can be a bit of a squeeze, but obviously you're not really in the caravan much all week. You're out either riding or going to the sections. Any more than that, I'd recommend going to a chalet. Split between 3 or 4 people. The price is actually pretty decent. The site has pretty much everything. It has a park for the kids, a nice lot to go on, washing areas. The caravans are well sized, you've got plenty of room, you've got good cupboard space, fridge, freezer, all that lot. The staff are really friendly. A bonus tip for this place though, and probably most places around Fort William, is book very far in advance. We've already booked for next year, and before we even arrived. You can drive into Fort William, you'll see all the hotels and lodges and stuff. It says no vacancies. It's hard to get accommodation this late on. So if you're thinking about going, decide early, book early, because 1, it will be cheaper, and 2, you'll have more options. So yeah, if you're thinking about coming to the Scottish 6 Day, I highly recommend Linley Lochside. They even have a camping bit. If you're not wanting a caravan or a lodge or anything, they have a camping area as well. So it accommodates for all, perfect location, lovely views, lovely facilities, reasonably priced as well. Like, I couldn't recommend anything better, to be honest. Crocs are not the footwear I would recommend walking the Scottish with, but if you think you can manage it, go for it. But walking boots or trials boots all the way. So next up, I'm just going to play the trailer I've made for this year's Scottish 6 Day. Lets you get a grasp of what the week's going to be like. I'm also going to be filming all week. So, and the video schedule is going to come out the day after it was filmed. So parade day will be out on day 1 of the Scottish, day 1 on day 2, day 2 on day 3, day 4, so on and so forth. So fingers crossed it all goes well, they'll all be out. So yeah, enjoy the trailer. Some more tips for when coming to the Scottish might include things such as planning what groups you're going to each day, and also getting there 20 minutes before so you can get parked nearby and also get a good spot for either watching or taking photos. Bringing spare clothing, spare walking boots, spare everything basically. If you do have tools and certain bike parts in your van, possibly leave them in the van if you can, because there might be a rider that you know throughout the week that you might see broken down, and in the past we have helped riders offer tools and parts, and it's managed to get them going again and help them finish the Scottish. Carrying some sweets round for the riders need as much energy as possible. My mum's been bringing sweets since we started coming to the Scottish, and she hands them out. Doesn't matter if she knows them or not, she always has a box of sweets for the riders to put their hands in, grab a handful and get going again. Possible tip is seeing an early group and a late group, because then you can possibly get to see 2 groups in one day. We usually split it, so like most days we'll see 2, but the odd day we will only see 1, but it'll be one with more sections in. So if you can, and if you're willing to, get up early, go to an early group, and then get to a late group, and you can watch the whole lot of riders go back through a different set of sections all over again. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to put a list of groups for the week that are very accessible, whether it's a 2-minute walk up a stream or you're parking right by the road. These will be sections that are suitable for people who can't walk, can walk, and are easy and quick to get to. You're not having to trek miles and miles. The furthest group of sections that you'd probably have to walk maybe 5 minutes for will be in here, and it's just up a bit of a rocky climb. That's it. Get there early enough, you can steadily make your way up. There's a couple of sections in it, but all these groups will be accessible for pretty much anybody, and they're all good groups of sections as well. That's everything from me for this video. If there's any other questions you've got, leave them in the comments down below. I'll happily answer them to the best I can. And don't forget, subscribe to the video. I hope you enjoy the week. I hope you enjoy the videos that I managed to put out. I always try and get the best videos out as quick as possible and to a high quality. I also try and get every rider through this event. So, yeah, hope you enjoy this week's videos. And, yeah, see you in a bit.